So I'm about to break down why Magneto is not Malcolm X. This has been a very popular notion for a very long time. A lot of people have thought this way. So yeah, let's get into it. So what's up, Meisterville? Welcome to Why Magneto is Not Malcolm X. So before we start this video, I do want to say no disrespect to anybody who feels strongly about this, no disrespect to Stan Lee. This is just an observation that I've made for a very long time. And I'm going to be doing a similar video on Professor X, because I don't think he's Martin Luther King either. So subscribe for that if you're interested in that sort of thing. But yeah, let's get to this. So the X-Men are supposed to represent like civil rights issues and all of those sorts of things, even though they only have one major black character, Storm, and she still doesn't have a solo series. Even though Jean and Emma have solo series, Cyclops has a solo series. How is Cyclops more interesting than Storm? Okay, that's another video for another day. Subscribe for that if you want to know about my problems with the X-Men. But today we're discussing Magneto. So often this comparison is very, very wrong in my opinion. It paints Malcolm X out to be an extremist, which he wasn't. Because Magneto, very much in the beginning, and for a lot of his appearances in the comics, was a mutant supremacist. He believed that mutants were superior and humans were inferior.
You're sneaking around in here, Charles. Whatever are you looking for? I'm looking for hope. I will bring you hope, old friend. And I ask only one thing in return. Don't get in my way.
We are the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
When has Malcolm X ever expressed that kind of sentiment ever in any of his rhetoric? I can't pinpoint the time to where Malcolm X has said that black people are flat out superior. So Magneto already didn't align with what Malcolm X believed. Malcolm X believed in defending your own. He believed in defending yourself from being attacked. He believed that if somebody comes at you, you've got the right to take them out. And he also believed in changing his community, changing the communities that are around him and everything. That's what Malcolm X believed. Whereas Magneto, a lot of the time it was mostly the opposite. He threatened to nuke the planet over some mutants, and he even used Sentinels to attack mutants. Malcolm X would not dress up in a Klan hood to go and punch James Baldwin in the face. That was just not going to happen. Or he would not chokehold MLK when they had a disagreement, because that's how extreme Magneto was. I mean, same dude founded the Brotherhood of Mutants and caused loads of property damage just to get his message across. I can't think of more contrasting ideologies than the ideology that Malcolm X held and the ideology that this fictionalized character holds. Now, is Magneto an excellent villain? Yes, he is an excellent villain, but I don't think he's a Malcolm X-esque character. I don't think that. And Malcolm X has openly said he doesn't hate white people, or he never hated white people. He just loved black people that much that when anything happened to them because of white people at that time, that he would get harsh in his tone. And he was encouraging the people to be violent for the sake of self-protection.
What he said. You make my point. That as long as a white man does it, it's all right. A black man is supposed to have no feelings. But when a black man strikes back, he's an extremist. He's supposed to sit passively and have no feelings, be nonviolent, and love his enemy. No matter what kind of attack, be it verbal or otherwise, he's supposed to take it. But if he stands up and in any way tries to defend himself, then he's an extremist. No, I think that the day that the black man takes an uncompromising step and realizes that he's within his rights, when his own freedom is being jeopardized, to use any means necessary to bring about his freedom or put a halt to that injustice, I don't think he'll be by himself. I live in America where there are only 22 million blacks against probably 160 million whites. One of the reasons that I'm in no way reluctant or hesitant to do whatever is necessary to see that black people do something to protect themselves, I honestly believe that the day that they do, many whites will have more respect for them, and that there'll be more whites on their side than are now on their side with these little wishy-washy love thy enemy approach that they've been using up to now.
Whereas Magneto was very much wanting to be dominant. It was only in later issues. I mean, I kind of fell off with X-Men, so maybe X-Men heads, you guys can fill me in. But like Genosha and all of that stuff, that was that was something that came in a lot later for Magneto as well. So Magneto was very much a supremacist, very, very much. Now, given his history, I mean, it does make sense. You know, they were experimenting on him, etc., etc. But I think that Magneto's sentiments and Malcolm X's sentiments were totally different. Now, they both may share a through line of wanting to protect their own people, of wanting to, but I mean, even by that same accord, Magneto has been shown in like various media depending on his depiction, but a lot of the times Magneto has been shown to willingly execute or willingly want to execute other mutants who don't align with his vision, which is something that Malcolm X was never about. So yeah, I think it's time to kill the comparison. There's even this article. I'm showing a bit of the article right now on screen, and I'll put a link in the description down below so you can go check out the article for yourself. But yeah, I don't think that anybody who was writing Magneto at the time was thinking on that level. I think he was just a mutant who was angry and is a mutant who wanted to kill humans who were killing mutants. Malcolm X was way more subtle and way more complex than that. So yeah, I would suggest that we kill that narrative just as the comic book community, especially as the black comic book community, because I don't think it fits Malcolm X. Tell you what, let's have a conversation about this in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any storylines of Magneto that support this thesis, and let's talk about this. I still personally don't believe it, and I think that it's time for the comparisons to stop, in my opinion. I know that's pretty controversial, but hey, it's what I'm thinking right now. Feel free to change my mind. So quickly before we end the video, I just wanted to show you guys this comic book that I've been reading. You can go pick it up on Amazon through my affiliate link if you want to support the channel and if you want to support an indie black comic book creator. It's a really good read, people, and I would definitely suggest picking it up. And yeah, thank you for getting to the end of this video. You are spectacular. If you like this video, on screen right now I have another video, I have a playlist, and you can click on my icon to subscribe. Remember to ring the bell if you do subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video because Meisterman's gotta be out. Peace.